Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the OS Talk. My name is Z-Trot. I'm joined with Deadbeat as always, and today we are going to go over a lot of the ongoing events that are going on. We're going to be covering the music remix and the OS Idol. So, how you doing, Deadbeat? Outside of being a little sleepy.
I'm fantastically tired.
Fantastically tired. All right, how are you guys doing?
Falling asleep.
Falling asleep?
Just kind of relaxing after a jog.
All right, cool. So, we'll get right into this, and I want to start off with the OS Idol, obviously, because that's a big thing for me. We kind of revived it about 3 years ago, and it's been running strong. This is the third year of it running strong, and the entry numbers do seem to be increasing. Did you actually expect that, Flan? Is it blowing your mind at this point?
Kinda, but seeing as last year was kind of dry, in quotes dry, this year at least seems pretty strong. So yeah, I'm pretty fucking satisfied. Oh my god, I did it!
Now, not only that, we've also been seeing a lot of people, like, this is kind of a double entendre to that, well, not entendre, whatever, blah. Now, we have been seeing people signing up to OS just for the OS Idol. Did you ever see that coming? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't at all. It was like around 5 people.
Yeah, and it's like, wow, people are signing up for our game, not even about the game, it's for an actual contest.
Yeah, it was not for the game. Most profiles were just left blank. One had just 4 gameplay, 4 play count, I mean.
Yeah.
At most.
I wonder if any of that has to do with, like, Charlo and Yelena, they've actually released a few things outside of the OS Idol, though, but they really point to it a lot, and a lot of people's SoundClouds also, when they're doing the covers, they show the OS Idol-like thing. I know that's not a requirement either. You're not required to put that in your SoundCloud at all, but a lot of people are. So I feel like...
Well, we're recommending it because it's a very... good service.
Yeah.
Unlike other hosting websites, it could be kind of slow or just won't work at times.
Yeah. But I feel like that SoundCloud traffic is what might be bringing other people as well,
Well, I'm mostly supposing that people just have friends that are doing stuff on SoundCloud and are just saying, hey, here's this contest and maybe you're gonna take part because you sing a lot and you can do this. Though it's not how it works.
No, not at all. I did also know that we kind of had some problems with the rules, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and let Deadbeat take the next question for the music remix, so Tasha can get some talk time in here as well. So take that away, good sir.
So yeah, Tasha, what actually inspired you to want to do the remix contest? Was that something you were kind of looking to do for a long time, or something you kind of just thought up?
Well, it was discussed with a little bit of the staff that they wanted to try and do a contest for like music-related stuff, and I kind of took it upon myself to start that up. So I'd say that the staff interest in bringing the creative aspect of this into the game was really what started everything.
Was it hard deciding if you wanted to do like original stuff or a remix, or was it just dead set on a remix from the get-go?
It kind of just ended up being a remix because we wanted to have some kind of source just to start off the music contest, because we hadn't really done this before, and we didn't want to just say, hey guys, like make a song and judge from there. We wanted to have some kind of like source to work with, I guess.
I guess that makes sense.
Seismix actually recommended that we could use like circles for it, and then Nekodex agreed with it, so we ended up doing that.
Yeah. Because there was talk, like you said, internally with the staff. We had that in-house music project that we were trying to do, and like nobody thought it would really lift off because we really couldn't find composers. And then I know the idea was toyed around with like a year ago to maybe hold it, but no one really had the initiative to do it. So I'm really appreciative, Tasha, that you managed to, I don't know who all you kicked to get it going, but I'm really glad you did, because it really pulled out some really interesting stuff for sure. Being able to judge that was a fantastic experience, so thank you for getting that going. I do appreciate
I
that.
mean, I'm glad to have done it. There wasn't actually much kicking involved. It was just getting the rules I ironed out and talking with people that like kind of knew the music stuff. So I talked a lot with Mechadex and Seismix, sorry, and kind of ironed out the rules there about how we were gonna like handle the tournament or the contest. I mean,
Yeah, I feel like if it wasn't for Necrodex and Seismix, that might not have got off the ground. But then being able to provide stems for the artists to remix and stuff, that made it way better than... Because initially when we had talked about it before, everybody was just like, oh, how are we going to be able to do this? Are we going to send them FLPs? What if they're audio editing stuff? Like, nobody knew what to do with it. But when you got musicians, they can provide decent stem samples and boom, there you go.
and it also helped that they were able to like help with getting a solid set of rules out for it too. Like at first I didn't really have much of an idea of like what we would set for rules for a remix contest, like other than just like, you know, not using copyrighted source material or anything like that.
Yeah.
And they really helped to get everything like ironed out. So a lot of that is really on them. I'm just kind of the one that pushed it forward.
And that is awesome. Okay, so now moving back to Flanster here, we're going to, and I know I'll just call you Flan from now on, but it's
Yes,
just,
please.
it's not that, it's just for the viewers. They might not know what Flan is, but Flan equals Flanster, getting that out of the way now. Alright, so with the increased number of entries, and let me tell you, it definitely increased, because I did not have a fun time judging this first day.
I bet.
Were there more joke entries? I know this one, but yeah, were there?
To be honest, it kind of looked average. It wasn't like
It was about the same, but I considered quite a few more jokes than they probably were.
I don't know. I just saw it as average. Nothing too special.
Yeah, there was nothing too special, but like I gave a couple people just no. I just put just no.
No, some of them were kind of okay-ish.
Yeah, nothing will beat Neverland though, man.
Oh, that will never be fucking bad. Never. Neverland.
Nobody will pass Neverland, man.
You'll never be a man.
You'll never be a man.
Wasn't that around during the last Lost Idol as well?
Yeah.
That was legendary.
Yeah, I think I
legendary.
remember what you're talking about now. Oh man.
Yeah. the
I wish
Peter Pan song.
we could put it on right now, to be honest.
Oh man, that would be great. Oh dude, I'm post-opping that. I'm putting this in. It's going in. I guarantee
Excellent.
it.
I'll actually find it right now.
Yeah, like make sure to link that to me because I'm gonna put that in here for these guys so they can hear that.
I wonder if
We
it's
want-
gonna pop up again next year.
We want.
I really wanted to be this year again, but no go.
Yeah, there's no go this year, but I do want to play that, so we'll play that for you guys. It won't be the entirety of it because we don't want to be mean, but we will give you just a little bit of that so you can laugh off that. Are you expecting any more joke entries with the next stages, or do you think people are going to get serious with it?
No, pretty much the most junk entries are during registrations. After that, it gets a bit more tight, and yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know, but the guy that sung "Fly Me to the Moon," I asked him to sing the fun song because I feel like he sounds like Plankton from SpongeBob. And he did the fun song, and he sounded exactly like Plankton from SpongeBob. And I legit lost my shit.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, you have to sing that next. And he's like, I can't. It's not the genre. I'm like, sing it next. But no. That being said, I'm really looking forward to this next stage and being able to listen to it, and hopefully everybody steps their game up. And with that.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully everyone will submit because it's looking kind of bad right now. It's like the
Looking
last
kind of-
day and like 60% of everyone.
Ooh.
So we're gonna have, unless everybody just presses the submit button the last second. Wow.
Well, we did get over 35 submissions in like the last hour for registration.
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, I'm not trying to like press on you too much, but if we're still at that low of a submission rate, are you going to extend it, or are you just going to be like, nope, you should have got it in?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna. I just do it this way. If we don't get enough entries from how much we predict, I just brain fart. Excuse me.
No problem.
I just make it a little bit higher. Instead of top 100, is gonna be top 50. We just gotta slice it in half.
Yeah, that's fine. You did state in the thread, it does state that the groups in the tops are subject to change based on yeah. So I mean, it's not like you didn't give anybody a heads up. So here's hoping that everybody gets their submissions in though.
Yeah.
Obviously, by the time this airs, we will know, and hopefully, I say hopefully I'm judging 100 entries, but I really don't.
Well, hope they do. They've got 11 hours, 23 minutes, and 3 seconds.
Oh man,
That precision.
Well, actually, I use a countdown clock, so yeah.
I do the same thing.
Yep, the clock is ticking.
But I link it on the Twitter and the thread, so people know exactly how much time they have left. No pressure.
All right then. Okay, so we will move on to the next remix question. Deadbeat, take that away.
I feel kind of bad because I already got answered. That's fun. Moving on to the other one though, like, Tasha, were you happy with the amount of submissions that you guys received for the contest?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty happy with the amount of submissions we got. I mean, we got 22 submissions in total. One of them was invalid, so we actually only have 21 that are going to be available in the vote. But it was a higher turnout than I was expecting for the first contest that we held. I'm actually quite happy that we have so many creative individuals in the community that were really willing to take part in it.
Did you know a lot of the people who entered, or were there a lot of like people you'd never heard of?
There was a lot of people that there was some familiar names like, well, I actually don't want to say all the names because it's supposed to remain anonymous for now, but one of them is actually in this chat right now, and probably one of the funnier ones that was submitted.
Well played to that person then.
Hong the slatters.
Oh man. Why would you do this?
How many entries, how many submissions were you expecting to get?
I was only honestly expecting around like 10 or 15 for the first contest, so it doubled my expectations, which is great.
That's not too bad. Even if you got about 10 to 15, that still would be pretty good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, just based off the amount of submissions that we had, I mean, it's pretty obvious there's interest in this, so contests like this are definitely going to be run more in the future.
Oh, excellent, because I know that there have been some people within us who have like made their own music for beat maps and stuff, so it'd be kind of cool to see those people join in at some point as well.
Yeah, definitely, and actually some of the people that you're talking about did submit into this contest, so
nice.
You'll actually get to hear some of their submissions later.
I cannot wait for that. But remember there was like a huge, I don't know if it was a huge boom, but like, there was like, well, it was TF who did it, the Catalan who did it, I think Nutake did it as well, didn't he?
Yeah, Nutake released a few things, and so did Static Noisebird.
Oh, he did as well.
Yeah,
But
but I
stuff.
don't think he released it just for us though. I'm pretty sure they were just posting stuff, and I mean their beginning stuff started out bad. I've made a couple mixes. I made a remix of a Sonic song that Piraria actually mapped, but then he let it grave. Not bad. But outside of that, yeah, Static Noisebird, La Catalan, Teef, Nikete. Teef and Nikete actually got a song on Oz Stream as well, which was kind of cool.
Oh, there was Sunrise.
Yeah, so I mean, like, there was some stuff with that went pretty cool. I mean, the music creation and something like this, it's not something that we haven't wanted to do, like Tasha was saying. There's been talk of like trying to get these things set up for a long time. It's just no one really had the initiative, or they didn't think it would play out, and Tasha was willing to take that leap of faith and see what happened. And I'm really glad that it turned out higher than your expectations held there, and that's only nothing but good news going towards the future for events like that.
Yeah, definitely. And just a little bit of a spoiler, there's actually going to be some other leaps of faith that are going to be happening with some other types of contests that are more on the creative side as well, coming up in probably the next 2 to 4 months.
Ooh, can't wait.
So get hyped for that.
All right.
I'm still just hyping about all the other stuff I've got planned.
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
need your stuff hyping me up as well.
All right, Flan. So out of the 150 odd entries we got, only 7 actually scored above 40. Did you expect it to be that low, or were you expecting more than that to hit higher?
Well, to be honest, with last year it was, I say it's quality over quantity. This year it's backwards. It's quantity over quality.
Yeah.
So the bar was a bit lower.
That's never a good thing.
I kind of felt ruthless there for a little bit, like, but I mean, the good ones were obviously good, and I gave them high ratings, you know, and there were quite a few good ones, but there were just a lot of people, and some people, I even said, like, I commented on most of my judge submissions, and some of them just, they didn't really feel into it. It was like they were just, like, you know, sitting there and singing instead of, like, really putting feeling into it. And our regulars that show up every year, you know, they've got the feeling down. So,
yeah.
I mean, I very rarely have to worry about anything when I see a familiar name. I mean, I still rate it accordingly. I don't give them an Insta whatever. This year, Miss Tatiana did not get a 10 from me. And the reason why she didn't get a 10 is I felt like she didn't really, you know, put her heart into it this time. I mean, it was still good. It was still good.
It's only registrations, come on.
I know, but like someone that comes and takes 3rd place and 2nd place, like you can't, like, I feel like you should already come out of the gate swinging, you know?
I understand.
Yeah. Like,
I'm sure she's saving up the big guns for later.
oh, most definitely.
I actually have one quick question.
Go for it.
Are you kind of surprised that a lot of the bigger names like Charlo and Yelena and last year's one that didn't actually participate this year? Because I don't remember seeing their names.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised because last year Charlo did drop out and Yelena's kind of busy around, so I'm sure they're just too busy to bother actually partaking because
That's a
they're
shame.
busy.
They probably already have legit music careers now.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, they're like, when we very first brought this back, I was not expecting like actual talent to pop up. I thought it was gonna be like what we did 3 years prior to when we did it, where it was just like, you know, Peppy singing "Baby Cruisin' Love" and like I sang "Country Roads" and Falcon sang a Soldier Boy song. It was silly. It was silly. And
So fun.
yeah, and the fact that it's actually managed to kind of accumulate a serious competition base around it is amazing. The fact that there are actually good, talented people trying to win this is outright, like, nuts. Because when we originally created this thing, it was just like another forum game. It was just something for fun, you know? And
Just remember,
now...
guys, never forget Baby Cruising Love. Never forget.
Nobody will forget that. There's no way you can forget it. It's too good. Too good.
We should use
I
that for
wonder
this.
if we're gonna ever see Pepe on El Idol.
We should use.
Never again,
Never
dude.
again.
We should use.
He'll
Baby...
never do it again.
I wonder what would happen if we tried to use Baby Cruising Love for a remix war.
He'll kill you.
He would. I have no doubt.
He will hire a hitman into your house.
Man, I
Could be
don't
worse.
know. Like, yeah, he did. He legit did. Ephemeral. He banned Gladdy for playing it at a World Cup. Yes, he did.
I remember that one.
He's like, yo, this is our warm up. Bam! He didn't even get a chance to say anything. It started playing. He's like, the fuck? Nope. Ban. Instantly.
Rip.
Crap.
Anyways, that being said, go ahead, Deadbeat, with the next one for the remix.
Yeah. I remember that one of the what do you call it? Prizes for the remix was that it gets featured in an upcoming beatmap contest. Are there any plans to use it maybe in the client as well, or nothing that far forward?
Actually, if you looked at the main page where we posted the contest up, one of the first things that is included for the staff vote winner is that the remix is going to be featured in OS. So we're looking at having it be like one of the starting songs, hopefully, like when you load up the game, just to replace the current circles that is up there for a little while. I am hoping that ends up working out, but things happen to change sometimes, so it may not.
I don't remember there being a thread or something up about it. When did that happen?
Say that again, sorry?
It was posted where, sorry?
It was posted up with a news post.
Yeah, it's on the news post.
I must have missed it, because when I went back to look, I didn't see that. I only saw that it was going to be featured in a monthly beatmapping contest.
Check your news, son. It's there.
Yeah, right on the news. It says remix featured in OS, official beat mapping contest featuring the remix, 250 OS store credit, and a profile badge.
I feel like if they're going to do that, though, I would personally, and Tasha, this is just me saying personally, like, you don't have to take it as, oh, we need to do this or anything like that.
Hey, feedback's great.
But I feel like what we did with the previous art contests, where we kind of like cycle them out every once in a while, would be awesome for like the top 3. We just like, when you log in, it dynamically changes. So like, say you log in one time, it'll have one of the remixes. You log out, you log in another time, it'll randomize it, play the other one. And like, maybe just leave something down at the bottom so when people log in, they know that the remix war winners, and they're like, oh, okay, that's why this new song's playing, and I'm not freaking out. Because like, a lot of people, when we very first did the art contest and had that play out, there wasn't actually any kind of information on the backgrounds, and that literally got changed within like 20 minutes of it popping out, because people were like, why aren't my custom BGs working? You know? Like, what's going on?
I imagine help got over flooded.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
I agree. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I'm hoping we can do something like that. If not, just having the winning remix would also be fine.
Oh yeah, that would be fine too. Just the single remix would be cool. I mean, dynamic switching isn't something you could really do when they're not the same stems, but being able to just switch it when you log on and log off would be neat. But like you said, it really just depends on how easy that would be to implement, if the actual artists are okay with it being played there. I know that, I think in the rules it says that it's okay for us to use it. I'm not 100%. Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But no, that would be awesome. That being said, I'm going to ask our last question for our pre-written stuff, and then I'll ask a few spitball questions before we move to community input. But now, Flan, each year we've kind of kept the theme format the same. Have you ever considered switching it up? If we're going to do, like, next year, if we do one, are we going to still have the same type of format, or are you going to throw people through a loop and try something new?
Well, not really. I haven't had much ideas of modifying the format. I could change the genres because, of course, every year it's pop and rock. You can change it to something, I don't know, like
folk.
We've had a joke around on the thread, changing it to Eastern turbo folk music, but
yes, I did see that. I saw someone quoting them like, "Where did this come from?" And just keep browsing through the thread until I could find them. Like, oh.
But yeah, I'm not sure what kind of genres we could replace it by. So the ideas aren't really there right now. I'm kind of used to doing it this way. By the way, Z-Trot, are you gonna put that up?
Put up what?
Peter Pan?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna splice it into the actual recording of the actual OS talk. I wasn't actually going to play it live, because if I play it live, it's gonna break everybody in here, and then the chat's just gonna explode. And I just don't like. I'm only gonna play a tiny clip of it too, because I don't want to like, because I don't want to bust the guy out like that. I mean, he might not want that being played. So I have to kind of go into the fair use of it.
It's still there for a reason, I think.
True.
But yeah,
True,
but I
but-
get you.
Yeah.
But the thing is like 7 seconds, I think.
I thought it was like
Is it?
6. It's not that long.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
not that long. Alright, well,
Short, simple, and legendary.
I wish I could actually play it through here right now. I mean, if you want to link it in general so people can listen to it, by all means.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll actually put it into the. I'll actually put it in there.
All right.
In the actual interview, we'll just have it. I'll just overlay it over there.
I can actually relay it to my stereo mix, so.
Oh God. So
Oh,
it's just-
boy.
okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, whatever. We'll do it.
Nobody has to talk though.
Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Wait, I gotta set it up first though.
Oh, okay. Well, while you're setting that up, I do have one more question for Tasha here. So, with the remix contest doing really well, are there any other type of creative contests you think we could possibly be seeing in the future? Like, not storyboards or anything like that, but so far we've had music, we've had singing, we've had art. Like, we're pretty much covering all the bases at this point. Is there anything else you could think of that we could turn into a contest, or are we about contest out?
Nothing I can think of right at the moment. I was planning on doing some storyboard contests at some point, but you kind of mentioned not storyboard stuff, so that makes it a bit more difficult.
Yeah, well, I mean, storyboard contests, like, we've been trying to get those off the ground, so if you do manage to get something going there, that'll be fantastic. But I don't know. I mean, the mascot contest we've got going right now is kind of something that's a little bit different too. So, I don't know, like, what kind of other contests can you really do at this point?
The only other thing I was really thinking of is there could be a skinning contest. So like you could have a theme for making skins, and whoever makes the best skin out of the ones that the community votes for would be the winner.
I have really wanted to do a skinny one, but I have doubts about it, to be honest.
Dude, we should have a Pippi skinning contest. That would be amazing. I want a Pippi skin. Like, we don't have mascot skins, and it's like, why don't we have mascot skins?
Well, that just basically sealed the different types of skin contests that we could do for the next couple of months, right there. We could do mascot contests where like whichever mascots we are using at the time, we'd have like skins made for those mascots for all the modes.
Oh man, Ephemeral, please. Please, Ephemeral.
His idea is much better, to be honest.
No, I can't. But no, yeah, skinning contest would be pretty cool, and especially if we were able to get like mascot skins for the game, that would be neat. We definitely need to pin that somewhere and remember that. I'll have to make note of that. That's
I can do
a really
that.
good idea.
I'll do that right now. One sec.
Yuzu is a guy. Thank you, Mr. Sergio. No, he's not a girl. He is a guy. He is a guy. He has a wee.
Well, thanks for the info.
He's a
Very
magic girl.
descriptive.
There we go. He's a magic girl.
He has a very, very robust PP. Okay,
He's just gender confused. Okay.
his performance points are through the roof.
This is my pee-pee.
A very robust. Oh, Kevin, no. Okay.
This is going places.
Flan, did you get that ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, let's go ahead and play it. I'm ready.
I'm not.
My name is Peter Pan, I'll never be a man. If you never want to grow up, take my hand, I'll take you to Neverland.
That was a submission, guys. That was a legit submission.
So good.
10 out of 10 submission.
Yeah. That turned into a pretty heavy meme.
That
And I don't know if that
exploded.
guy wanted it. I don't know if that guy wanted it to be a meme, but it turned into a meme really quick.
You never be a man. What?
Oh man, that's great.
I'm using that as an avatar.
All right, so That being said, I think we're done with the actual written part of the interview, guys. So we're going to open this up to community questions. Real quick, do we have anybody that has some questions ready? Just let us know in the chat. Anything safe. You don't have to. It doesn't even have to be completely directed. It would be awesome if you can direct it towards the current topic. But if you want to just, ask a question, that's fine as well.
Nope.
In the meantime, I'm going to start planning this other stuff that we just talked about. Can I speak questions? Sure you can.
Need some like Jeopardy theme music going here. Just we're waiting for the. Go for it.
Why can't I hear him?
I don't know why you can't hear him either. I can hear him just fine.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, a discussion like that would be something I want. Unfortunately, Kevin, I don't think they're actually going to hear you on the recording because Deadbeat's having audio issues. But Kevin basically suggested like a more esoteric discussion set for O's Talk about like where we started with us and where it is now. And I know what you mean. There's a lot of people like here lately. I've been talking with a lot of the community, especially the mapping community, because a lot of people are starting to get worried that there's not going to be anything left. It's kind of a serious topic. I don't think it's really good to go too into, but a lot of people in the modding community are worried that the standards have gotten too high. There's no entry level for anyone to become a VN or anything like that. I know that that's a really big problem that people are worried about. We're still waiting for tests, and stuff's been kind of like floating around, and it's really hard for me because I've been told that if I need to, like, if stuff is about to, if metaphorically, if shit is about to hit the fan, we could step in and prevent that. But I feel like my hands are tied because if I do step in and try to do something, if it's not well received, I'm going to get the backlash for it. And so I've been trying to stay on the fence of not really pushing towards, because there's people I want to add, there's people that I think would do a decent job, but we've already started the tests, they're in place. But if we can't get them out in a reasonable time frame, I really don't know what else we can do. I really don't want to touch too much base on that right now, but maybe that's something we could discuss for a whole nother OS talk. All right. That being said, is there anyone else with a question? All right. TrueNoodle has a question. Deadbeat, go ahead and so they can speak. All right. Go ahead, man. Whenever you're ready.
Alrighty. Yeah. What's your favorite Toho game?
What? Is that a serious question?
It is a serious question.
serious
This
question.
is the OS talk, and he can ask you any question he wants.
Sure, I'm gonna be blunt here. I don't like Toho.
Oh my god.
As a game, I just like the characters. That's it.
His favorite Toho game is obviously Melty Blood. Oh man. Okay, so he kind of just shut you down there, TrueNoodle. But thank you for that question.
Hey, I'll help out. I mean, favorite one for me was 8 when I was playing through that one.
Imperishable
But it's
Night?
been a very, Imperishable Light. It's been a very, very long time since I've actually like played those games though. I'm
Yeah,
more into the cave shoot 'em ups now.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've played Toho as well.
Isn't Scarlet Weather Rhapsody the fighting?
Maybe.
She's
But
so
actually, no.
cool.
Wait. 12.5 is the Rhapsody one, and 12.3 is the. I'm thinking one natural.
There's also 7.5, which was I think it was Immaterial and Missing Power or something like that.
All right. Well, it does look like we have a question from Nelly, so we'll go ahead and give them a go ahead and give them talk so they can ask their question. Thank you for that, TrueNoodle.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I can hear him!
Again. Oh, wow, great. So, okay. Like you guys said, was the previous also, well, it started, if I remember, 2 years ago also IL actually started, if I remember. And kind of these discussions and other events, like Aspire content was passed away. I noticed like less Wait, hold on. Oh, actually, my heart is beating. Hold on.
Oh, you're good.
Like other contests, like remix. Once again, you said it. Will it be like a type of these contests more, or it will be happen once like 2 years?
For these contests, I'm actually planning on running them quite frequently. So I'm hoping to have another remix contest come up in about 4 months. But after that one, it's going to be like every 2 months. There's going to be a contest running for both for mapping, for music or remix contests, and depending on interest, even storyboarding.
Ah, okay, thank you.
We have big plans.
Yeah, and Idol is a yearly thing, just due to the fact that it takes a lot of time.
Not, though we could actually, I could actually make a poll and ask people if they wanted Hoa to happen more than once a year, like twice, at least twice.
I could see 2 times working.
I could see 2 times, but I don't think I could see more than that.
No, my brain couldn't take 2 times. I'm sorry.
Didn't you run it early this year?
Yeah, I started 2 months early. Because why not? Plus, I think the time frame is a bit better since it's summer.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that question, Nelly. If we have anyone else with questions while we're still taking them, feel free. And I don't know who's blowing up my phone, but please stop blowing up my phone.
I didn't do it, I swear.
Yeah. Do we have any other questions? We've never been able to get Cookie Z. The only person, like, we've got Wubs, we've gotten, we could get Azer easily if we wanted to.
We got Doomsday, we got the
Doomsday.
Lure.
Yeah.
We've gotten a few, like...
See, I said we could get Azer if we wanted to. Dilly. Yeah. Well, no, he was really rude to me, in all honesty. I'm not going to, like, blow him out on it, but I sent him a message, and I basically got a F you back.
Charming.
Yeah. So, it was like, yeah, it was like, whatever. We almost got Ryuichi, but, like, we had tried to set up a translator for it, and it didn't work. I do have one thing to point out before if anyone else has another question. But before that, I do have some important news. We are going to have our first ever translated OS talk coming up soon, and I'm very, very excited about that. We're going to be interviewing some of the monthly beatmap contest winners. We're trying real hard, guys, to get Monstrata, but he is very shy, and so far I've only got him to consider maybe doing a one-on-one.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. But the cool thing is Taiyang, who won the 12th monthly beat mapping contest, does not speak English that well, but he is going to have a translator with us, and we're actually going to be able to talk to him in his native language. That way everything will go a little bit smoother, and that'll be really cool because then that might show others that we are willing to, accommodate their needs. They don't have to have super proper English to be on this. If they have a translator, we're more than welcome doing that, That would be amazing. So, I'm really looking forward to that. That being said, does anyone have any more questions today?
Or tomorrow.
All
Here
right,
it comes.
Don't worry. Yep, go for it, TrueNoodle.
I knew it. A fried potato.
Baked potato.
I like, go ahead, Debbie.
I missed the question.
What's your favorite potato?
A cooked one?
I like...
No, Mr. Potato. I loved Mr. Potato as a kid.
I'm the only one that's going to answer this legit, but I like russet potatoes, Idaho's, red ones, and I don't really care for, if it's going to be a red potato, it has to be the small ones, like the baby reds. Those are really good, especially in stews. Yeah, russet potatoes are amazing. So
wow, you actually got that going.
yeah. Oh no, good sir. Stews are amazing. But anyways, thank you for that question, TrueNoodle. Everybody loves a potato.
Yeah.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Seagulls.
I'll never get sick of that quote. It's too good.
All right. So, do we have any more questions from anyone today, or are we about to wrap? And no, not rap battle. I mean rap.
Yeah, wrap the potatoes.
You just wrap out the potatoes instead. Bud's gone down.
It's looking like we're all good here.
Yep, we're done.
Yeah, last roll call. Final check for questions, guys. If not, we're going to wrap this one up. I appreciate
I have a closing statement
Flame and Tasha coming out today.
Not a problem.
And I hope to see a lot more contests coming out in the future. Be on the lookout for this one in about 2 to 3 days. This is a little bit of a shorter talk, so we should be able to get that out pretty quick. We will be getting a design change soon. I don't know if it's going to be for this talk per se. We will have the chat in the corner. It's probably going to look a little crude right now because our artist that's redesigning the talk background is kind of on the slow side. It's Daru. Daru's going to be doing it for us. But Daru's kind of got it's a 50-50 track. Slowru. He's got like a 50-50 track record on getting stuff. Yes, a must question. Is Us Next going to be real? It is totally real. Like, I don't know what you guys... Isn't the Git for that, like, almost public? Like...
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it is. And you could literally see every day people working on it. I get email push notifications every day with stuff working on it. It's not non-existent. Like I've been trying to tell people, it's like a legit entire code rewrite, if I'm not mistaken. The entire way the sprite library works is being adjusted.
It would be
it's
so
not something...
funny if this ends up just being like the biggest April Fool's prank ever.
Oh no, that would not be funny. I'd put my fist in the monitor and then I'd take a flight all the way to Japan and kick Peppy in the nads. Like, I'd be angry. Yeah. But no, it's definitely not a joke. It's just, you gotta understand, it's literally taking the way everything works and reworking it. So,
there has been a lot of progress though.
Yeah, it's been like a super amount of progress, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Standard is almost completely stable.
Huh, sweet.
Isn't Standard getting really close to being stable?
No idea.
Like,
I've only been paying attention to the web development.
Oh, it's fully stable? I didn't know it was fully stable. Damn. Well, that's good, because the last time I heard about it, the sliders were still being dicky on Standard.
Yeah, like I've only
that's
been
awesome.
paying attention to OSWeb.
Well, I've been paying attention to OSWeb the most, yeah. That's what I've been checking the most, because I'm waiting for that modding system to get finished.
Like, everything in OS-Laser is just gibberish to me. I'll just look at it, I'm just like, I have no idea what any of this means.
Alright, Nelly, I guess we'll give you one more question before we wrap it up then. Go ahead, unmute Nelly. Hey!
Alright, hey, what's up? Again. Okay, like said Deadbeat, Ruchi, well, had a chance to be on All-Star, but eventually he had some problems. Well, maybe because of study and his inactivity. Like, I have a question about All-Star. Will be more, like, not the professional player, so, like, the most important persons on us, I don't know, like, my mind is blanking already. Like others,
yeah,
like the 10k and 20k,
and the other, like Kyle and itself, because
okay, so
the sub like Chippy and others.
I kind of want to talk a bit about Ostalk because as a lot of people know, we kind of took like a bit of a break, and we probably should apologize for that.
Yeah, we do apologize.
But we did come back with a very interesting person, which was the Epic Drummer, which was something we hadn't actually done before because he isn't necessarily an OS
related
player.
To
he's not necessarily an OS player, but he has a big OS following in a sense. It is kind of something we want to do, like we want to try expand out to people who have contact or like a relation to the game, and see if we can get them in. But we also want to see if we can get a bunch of other stuff going at the same time. Like, think I've got like, how many discussions did I have planned? Like 8 or 9 at the moment?
Yeah, we've got quite a few set up, and we're going to, like, it's not just important people we'll interview. We interview people that are doing stuff in the community. Like, one thing I want to do is some of these devs that are making like programs that help with us, I'd like to be able to get them on and like talk to them as well. So that would be something cool that we could see, like, you know, people that are making like IRC clients or the Us Skills site even. I'd like to talk to those guys.
I could actually put
Yeah,
that down
like,
because I've got, there was actually a suggestion a while ago. I can't remember who did it. I think I might have been Breaker actually, suggesting that we do something with the, I think it was the Oz solo queue ladder, I think it was, and it got me thinking that we could.
Yes, it
Yeah.
was from Askendance.
Yeah, it was Breaker. Yeah. So with that, I've kind of said, well, I don't think that's good enough for a single episode. So what I've done is I've got the idea to do a discussion on community-driven events.
Yeah.
I've gone out and I've looked up a few tournaments, I've gone out and looked up a few other stuff, and I've got 6 ideas at the moment, and I could probably find more and have multiple discussions on it, but we are definitely looking towards getting a much wider variety of people on the Oz Talk.
Yep, that is the plan. And as most people might know or might not know, we are planning for like monthly mingles where we're basically just gonna sit around and goof off for an hour to just kind of interact with the community a bit more. I don't want it to just be an hour. The Deadbeat says an hour is probably the best way to do it. I figure
I just naturally assumed an hour. Like, there was probably a bit of miscommunication there, but we could probably just sit around until we get bored, I guess.
Yeah, like it's basically like I want to go in Cards Against Humanity video games if anybody wants to play those. Set up, and basically I also want to set up like raffles so people that actually stay in the O's Talk and, you know, bring content to it, bring up ideas and suggestions and stuff, they get rewarded for that and kind of make it a little bit better of a community, give you a reason to actually interact with us outside of just being like, I like these guys. So hopefully that thing will go up. With Twitch, I kind of want to do Twitch with it, but at the same time, it's very hard to get into Twitch for that because I don't know if we'd have to classify it under Gaming Talk. And even if we classify it under Gaming Talk Show, there's still a chance it could get removed from Twitch unless there's actual gameplay going on. So what we would have to do is, even if we were able to do the O's Talks, there'd have to be somebody on the streaming to it, playing the game at the same time, or Twitch would just auto-ban us anyways.
We could try ask if we're allowed to. I mean, it can't hurt to try. We are still a gaming community, so we might be able to get away with it.
Very true, but it's iffy. Like, it's definitely iffy. Twitch is getting really strict on it, though.
I mean,
if we got on creative, I could literally just draw while we do O's Talks. I mean,
if Beat Breakers basically said it, there is actually a gaming talk show option now, so you can just do that.
oh, there is a gaming talk show option?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
That works.
I do look at Twitch before, but I haven't looked at it like in a while, like fine-tuned for like what I can do content-wise.
I mean, you can even do social eating on there now.
Yeah,
so,
I was gonna mention that. You could eat on stream now. For real.
Ah.
Yeah, that one was a weird one.
Okay, that is definitely weird. All right, though, guys. Thanks for that question. Yeah. Not a problem, Nelly. All right, though. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up now. Obviously, there's gonna be a little bit of an after party. We have quite a big thing, so I'd like to thank everyone coming out. Again, we kind of got a little bit sidetracked there, but yeah, look for this in about 2 to 3 days. And remember, guys, rhythm is only a click away, and we'll see you all real soon.
Honk honk.
Wink wink, nudge nudge.
Bye.